Hi everyone. Hey Ashok.
Hey, Arvi.
Everyone, welcome to today's session. I'm Rajesh Panda, technical architect at TechGrit, and I'm excited to be your host for yet another TechGrit webinar. Last time, when I was on this platform, we were discussing about usage of AI in real active projects. Today, we are extending that conversation to a very specific use case, Angular application upgrade. This is something that we do get asked about from our clients all the time, and today I have someone who is sort of an application upgrade expert at TechGrid. He's a very good friend and colleague of mine, Ashok Kota. Hey Ashok.
Hey, hi everyone. I'm Ashok. Call me as Ashoka. Okay, and I'm working in TechGrid from last 6 years, and I'm working at development lead at TechGrid. And between me and Rajesh Panda, we worked on countless Angular upgrades from the small application to massive enterprise applications. And recently we started looking into AI using the AI upgrades, which is making us the upgrade smoother, faster, and way less stressful to us, and that making us our work very faster. Yeah.
Let's dive in. So Ashok, what do we have for our audience today?
Yeah. Today's plan, we plan like it follows like this, why upgrade actually matters, and what happens if you don't upgrade. Okay. And how the AI is changing the upgrade game. Okay. And then we will see why security is the number one reason when you can't ignore the upgrades. And then follow off, we see the demo. Okay. It look like how the manual upgrades feel like hard, and then when we are doing with AI, and how it feels easy and faster side. So we are going to explore these all things.
Great. So let's start with the very first point. Why upgrade? So let's understand why we need upgrades. And in my limited experience with Angular, upgrades usually sit at the bottom of everyone's backlog. They are not very shiny features. No one talks about it. They hardly get any business notice, and most of the time they feel like chores. But delaying them has consequences, right?
I really agree with you, RP. Okay. When you're not upgrading the newer versions, okay, we face couple of issues. Okay. Example, the main part of it is dependency. Okay. So we in any application we use some of the third-party dependencies. Okay, for the UI related or any other third-party integrations, we do that. Okay. So eventually, what happens when you're running the application for 3 to 4 years? Maybe when you started, you're using couple of dependencies. Okay, maybe those are not right now maintained properly, or there is no active bug fixing is happening. Because of that, we may face the dependency issues. Okay, and when we are running the code pipeline, okay, maybe those all break the system. Okay, and our continuous ecosystem will not follow up, and because of that, our development team needs to spend couple of more hours patching those all issues and making application run, and we miss our main goal of including the new features because of that.
Correct. You're absolutely correct, Ashok.
Yeah.
Technical debt always snowballs, right?
Yes.
And if you skip 3 to 4 versions and suddenly you're not doing an upgrade anymore, you are practically rewriting the project, which is
Exactly.
it involves a lot of effort, right, from everyone if you're trying to rewrite something.
Yes.
And the real cost of upgrading isn't just code; it's blocked innovation as well. Your team cannot adapt new features, right? Angular features or any runtime or any language or framework you talk about. You cannot adopt to new features that are available, and your app performance also starts lagging, and it degrades the entire user experience somewhere. And on the flip side, additionally, I think your competitors are also shipping faster, and your team is just left to fight with these issues, solve these long pending issues and different issues that you may get. Right. So I think now we have established why we need upgrades.
Yes,
So
yes,
this is something that's my next segment that we are going to talk about is more
yeah,
about AI-powered upgrade approach.
yes,
I know you have recently been dabbling into AI readiness and AI focus development efforts, like including the upgrades, right? Other things
yes,
are
yes,
also there, but I think you're focused on upgrades as well.
yeah,
So Ashok, let me
yeah,
ask you this: if a client came to you back in 2023
yes.
with a simple ask that, hey Ashok, I want to upgrade my application, what would have been your plan of action back then?
So in traditional way, when we go with the process, right? First of all, we
Mhm.
try to understand the entire code base, like how much the code
Right.
complexity and everything. Okay, then we start looking into the what are the different uh, mi- uh, change logs happen and migration guidelines we have. Okay,
Right.
migration guidelines we have. Then we understand the package.json, and then we'll try to upgrade the package.json, and we'll face their oh, is it's not breaking anything. Okay, then we
Right.
fight with the dependencies. Okay, when we go with the manual upgrade side, the dependency is the main part. Okay, when you try to upgrade and because of the version mismatching, and we face a lot of issues there. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that is a bigger problem. And then is a big test for us is the testing. We have to
Right.
completely
Yeah.
test the entire application multiple times and every upgrades, and we have to do the testing. Okay, that will be a tricky part for us. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So, do you have something like which can show our show our audience that, hey, what it used to be back in 2023? Do you have anything to show us?
Yeah, I have that one. When I propose, we have a pipeline for that. Like we have when we are giving a demo, we can
Okay.
showcase how the manual will happen and how the automation will happen.
Okay.
The
We'll wait
entire
for it
steps.
then.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes,
All right.
yes. Yeah,
Okay. So, Ashok, so we have talked about 2023, right? Or
yes,
2022,
yeah,
2023. So
yeah,
now today is 2025. So
yes.
how does the plan look like now
Oh,
with
that is
everything that you have been doing? Yeah.
that is a really thing. Good thing is now, and
Uh-huh.
AI is changing the entire plan. Okay, so
Okay.
example nowadays, like I'm getting an enterprise application and it's built on maybe Angular 9 or Angular 10, and
Mm-hmm.
now we want to upgrade into Angular 15, or Angular 18 or anything, right? So, what exactly what we using the different tools. Okay, we have a Copilot
Mm-hmm.
or any other tools we are using. Okay, Cursor, Copilot. Okay, use the Visual Studio Code. The
Right.
We can just do the couple of prompts and we can say that can you read the entire application and help me what are the deprecated packages, deprecate dependencies are there. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and what is the status of the application right now. So it will start doing the entire code base analysis. Okay, and it will also help us how the migration step step by step we have to do it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
migration step by step we have to do it, and also it help us how to do the testing. Also it will raise what are the deprecated APIs are there and how to fix that and what is the risk
Okay.
is there. So it gives the entire analysis for us with including the step by step migration process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think from what I understand is like AI has changed the game, right?
Yes.
How
Yes.
you're approaching
Yes.
these things and any right. I think there's
Yeah.
definitely some uh, riskier areas where I think you would need a lot of information or prior information from other teams or
Yes.
understand the workflow,
Getting the knowledge. Yeah.
the
Getting the
critical
knowledge.
knowledge, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like say authentication or something related to that.
Yes.
I think that process has been streamlined now much more
Yes, agree,
with the
agree. Yeah.
okay.
The main thing
And
is understanding the
mhm,
application because for enterprise application, we don't know what exactly features, modules we have. So it
right,
will give the very good analysis and give the report. Okay, these many features are there, this type of
right.
dependencies we are using. Everything
Mm-hmm.
clearly, like, yeah, we get those all information.
Yeah, that sounds great, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
So when it comes to the tools that you use for this AI
yeah.
assisted or AI boosted upgrades, so are there any tools that you want to share with our audience
So,
here?
yeah, so we should have a basic Angular CLI knowledge. Okay, there is a
Mm-hmm.
couple of tools are there
Correct.
in NX migrations. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but in my experience, I'm mostly like looking the from the Copilot and VS Code and Cursor. The Cursor is a paid version again, and but it's going to
Mm-hmm.
give us a lot of features for us, and the
Mm-hmm.
Copilot is going to help so much. So these type of tools we are using to migration process and
Mm-hmm.
reusable, making existing code into reusable component, refactoring the code. Okay, and sometime if we miss some test cases also, these type of tools will help us. Okay, you miss these test cases, I can help you to generate those things, and it will increase the test coverage and everything. Yeah.
Right. I think this particular thing, right, it ties back to our previous webinars
Yeah.
on AI and AI readiness.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you talked about, right, the knowledge of Angular CLI, right,
Yeah.
that is paramount, that's necessary. So
Yeah.
AI isn't necessarily replacing engineers here. It's like a boost, right, a turbo, right, or
Yes.
NOS 2, right, for development. And the best approach seems like it's a hybrid approach. Uh,
Yes.
and you let AI handle all the grunt work, and right, yet the engineers are still in control because of
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
knowledge that they have, and they
Yes.
can fine tune, right, and they can change things if things are not working out. They can make that choice, so they're still in control, right, still holding to that right chairing, but you let AI do the grunt work and right all the right redundant work that you would have. And
Yeah.
okay.
I really agree with that, RP. And based on your conversation, I have one question.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
Okay.
ask this. Okay, what challenges do you have see when it comes to security with the outdated runtime?
Okay. Uh, so okay. So whenever right you're running an older runtime, right, and
Yeah.
not just Angular, right, any old runtime,
In
any old framework, you're
Yeah.
sitting on a lot of vulnerabilities, right, which are not getting actively patched.
Yes.
And so some of those exploits. So talking about Angular, right, it's a front-facing, right, it's a front-facing application that you have. You have exploits like cross-site scripting, dependency injection, right, privilege escalation, and these are just waiting to be exploited.
Yep.
And attackers don't even need to be that smart or that much attentive, right? If
Yeah.
you have these vulnerabilities, and if you're on, let's say, Angular 11 or Angular 12, a quick scan will reveal those things, and then you're an
Yes.
easy target. For industries like you have finance and healthcare or any government projects that if you're working on those, it's not just a risk, right? It's non-compliance as well. It gets into that territory, and
Yes.
standards like PCI DSS or HIPAA, or you have right GDPR. I
Yeah.
think everyone is aware of those. So
Yes.
they
Yes.
require some patched and supported software.
Yeah.
And if you're not upgrading, then you're not only insecure, but you're failing audits and you're risking fines at the time. So right, and when you bring in AI right into the same
Yeah.
conversation, uh,
Mm.
from the security right point of view, it can scan your entire dependency dependency trees and like flag vulnerable packages. On
Yeah.
for example, on GitHub we have I'm forgetting the name. We have DependaBot, right, that
Okay.
keeps on sending those. So that's also AI assisted tool that
Yes.
GitHub
Yes.
provides,
Yes. Agree.
right? And you may do the same thing for your projects, right? If you know how to use these tools,
Yeah.
it can auto suggest safe upgrade, right, or replacements that right. If you have any outdated packages that are really concerning, it will suggest you the replacements. And any insecure code that you may have, any insecure code paths with deprecated APIs, it will try to right. It will flag those, as well as, if possible, if you're using the
Yeah.
right model, right, it will suggest you the it will suggest you the replacements as well there.
Exactly. 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 I
Right.
really related to that. Okay. For example, if you're still using the Angular HTTP, okay,
Right.
which has deprecated, okay,
Mm-hmm.
for years, okay, and if you're using the AI assistants and you want to migrate it, right, when you are doing a
Right.
migration, it will suggest what are the now what we can do, replace with that, okay, like example HTTP
Mm-hmm.
client. But if you're using a latest version Angular 18 or like that, okay, that also migrated into a provide
Right.
HTTP client is a
Right.
provider now. So it's like
Yeah.
it will not only the migration from Angular to Angular to different version, but it's
Mm-hmm.
also suggest us with the different deprecated libraries also. That is a
Right.
that is a good thing for us when we are going with the
Mm-hmm.
AA approach.
Yeah, exactly. I totally
Yeah.
agree. So,
Yeah.
upgrading isn't just a nice to have, right, thing. It's
Yeah.
about protecting your users, your data, your
Yeah.
company's reputation at times, and
Yeah, exactly.
security isn't optional for
Yeah.
anyone. And if you don't have any other reason, security itself is the biggest reason, right? That you should
Yeah.
not
Agree.
wait on making those upgrades.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Agree.
Okay, so let's talk about the developer, right? From a developer point of view here.
Yes. Yes.
So more recently, I think when you upgrade, you tend to get this new and shiny and fun stuff.
Yes, agree.
So it's an opportunity for you to bring in those things, right?
Yes.
So anything that caught your attention with recent Angular upgrades that your team carried out?
So it's really like whenever the new features are coming, right? Example,
Mm-hmm.
any industry or anything, whenever the new features are released, if you're using them, it will help us our application
Right.
increase our ability and functionality also. Like
Mm-hmm.
that in recent versions, right? We like the standalone components. Okay, finally
Mm-hmm.
no more like an ng model overloaded. Okay. Also we have a signals. Okay, also we have a faster builds, like an example is es build, which is helping us to make our application builds very
Mm-hmm.
faster. Okay, and mainly like a TypeScript, which is helping us to maintain the application very tightly coupled and everything. Okay,
Right. Right.
that is like making our code base safer and cleaner. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned signals.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So along with signals, I believe there are some better fine-tuned change detection
Yes.
strategies that will,
Yes.
I think, reduce that load on trying to keep track of each and every object on
Yeah.
the page. So instead of that, I
Yeah.
think there's some strategies that we have there. And additionally, we have this concept of deferrable views. I
Yeah.
think those are a big addition because those, I think you can use it to conditionally render some parts of your template, right?
Yeah.
Based on the triggers like visibility or any user actions or any
Yeah.
data that you're trying to load. So
Yeah.
all these things, I think they just enable you to have a better performance as well as a
Exactly.
good user experience
Yes.
by loading components whenever you need them, right?
Yes. Agree.
Alongside that, I think we have universal, right? So Angular
Yes.
18 brings some more improvements on SSR, server-side rendering.
Yes. Yes.
So it helps you in faster rendering and keeping less load on on your server. And here's the thing, right? AI helps you adopt these features, and instead of you working weeks in rewriting code to use signals, right? Say you want to bring in this feature, so instead of
Yeah.
spending that time writing signals into your project, it's something that AI can easily do. In our experience, we have seen that happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it means that you get the productivity boost much sooner.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that really, I think developers really benefit from those kind of things, right? Removing that load of doing
Yeah.
redundant things, right? Again and again, go to each page, make change, and make sure it
Exactly.
works. So
Yeah.
AI can, I think we have reached a point where with some oversight, we should be able to get these redundant tasks squared away with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Like as you mentioned in the previous, like in like just few minutes back, can you show me something like when you're doing a manual upgrade, what happens and like that? So I prepared myself like we will show how the manual plan and everything will work. Then how the AI will help us compared to the manual one. Okay, let me share something. Okay, give me a kick. Okay.
Okay, so we have some questions coming up, right?
Yes.
So I think we'll take those questions at the end of the session.
Yes.
But please go ahead and let's address. Let's go through the demo that you have prepared for us.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can see.
Yeah. So the the Angular itself, they have came up with a good solution. Okay, from their side. Okay, how can we do the migration? Okay, upgrades from one version to other version. Okay, if you're going with a smaller version, there won't be much issues. We can face it, but it is a bigger, like when you're going from the major upgrades, we'll have a I will explain how it happens. Okay, example, take an example. Right now, my application in Angular 9. Okay, and I want to upgrade into latest stable version. Okay, example, maybe I want to go to 18 or 19. Okay, just I can come to this upgrade website which Angular supports, and I can choose from which version to which version I want to upgrade. Okay, then you can say what type of your application is. Is it a basic or medium or advanced? Example, I'm considering my application is enterprise application and it's a complex. Okay, okay. Then I just choose enterprise, and I will say, okay, I want to. I'm not using Angular JS. I just want to use the Angular one. Okay, then what type of UI framework also I'm using, like Angular Material or something. Just I can choose it. Okay, then I say, show me the process. Okay. It will.
And this is the manual process you're talking about.
Yes,
I think this website has been there since Angular 6.
Yes.
As far as I remember, I think Angular 6 is the first time we had this website for us to use. But so it has been there, right?
Yes. It's
in the manual process. Okay. Please go ahead.
And if you see, it will say from the Angular 9 to Angular 18, and it will give the list of what manually we have to do it. And it will tell what is the breaking changes happening. Okay, and you have to do everything as a manually, like upgrading the new versions. Okay, it will go for 10. Okay, then it will go on, and it will say what are the different changes we have to do. Okay, it will help us, and it will go on, and it may take months to complete this entire process and testing and everything. Like if you see, I'm scrolling endlessly. I'm scrolling for that.
Yeah, there are a lot of steps, I think. Yeah. It will be difficult to keep track of them at some point.
Yes. This is what happens when you go for the manual upgrades.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. And let me share.
These are just the Angular packages here, right?
Yes. That is 100%. Yeah.
Right. So this do not cover, and I have never seen an application which only uses Angular application. Right,
100%.
So you will have some bootstrap code, right? Some for the styling and all, and then
the graphs we can use,
jQuery dependencies, and then you will have some third party, right? Some maps, charts.
Yes.
And the list goes on, right? You may have, let's say, 10 packages from Angular, but you will have 30 more from other vendors that you're using. Right. And back then, Angular were notorious, right? People were writing packages only for a specific version. So it will work till version 6, version 7, it will stop. And it will
agree, 100%.
You have to find a replacement there.
100%. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is about the manual upgrade. Okay. Let's explore how the AI help us. Okay. Okay. Let me bring out my VS Code. Okay. Yeah, can you see my VS Code?
Yes, I can see it now. I think our audience can see it as well.
Yeah. Okay. So I have a project. Okay, it's a very simple, like a demo project we created for this webinar. Okay. And it's right now. If you go and see the packages, it's in Angular 11. Okay, it's also using a couple of the charts and everything as a third party packages. Okay, and it's also having some of the test scenarios, test cases and everything. Okay, each and every components we have a test cases also. Okay, if I want to upgrade from now 11 to 18, I have to follow those many steps.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So I prepared the prompt. Okay, prior to this webinar. Okay. So I just read that prompt here. Okay. So, what I'm saying is upgrade my Angular 11 app into latest stable Angular version. I'm not telling what version also. I'm just telling stable Angular version. Give me a full step-by-step plan with the commands, migrations, and common breaking changes and testing rollback options. Okay. And now what happens? Just a magic, it is going to help us the entire plan. How the migration we have to do, what is the risk is there, what are the deprecated dependencies we have. It will provide the entire flow for us, the entire step-by-step analysis.
So since you have since you have this project, so it's able to read through, it's able to get those files, it's able to understand, digest those things, and now it can give you a more customized plan. Right. And if you're using it in agent mode, which I see you are, it may as well execute those things for you.
Exactly.
So
let's
So while we're waiting for that, Ashok, so
Yeah.
since you have now you have experienced both, right? AI assisted
Yeah.
as well as right, without using AI.
Yeah.
Right. So how much time actually gets saved?
So
Yeah.
it will vary in from like the application to application and project to project. Okay. If it's a enterprise application and we have a huge amount of functionality and everything, right? It may take from 2 months to 6 months, which will including like all the analysis, okay, understanding the code
Discovery,
base
yes.
features, and then upgrade and testing. So it will take a different option, a different time, like different time based on the different applications. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
No.
So somewhere between 2 and 6 months, right?
Yes, agree.
For a medium or medium scale, and that is only for if you're going from, let's say, Angular 9 or right to Angular 18.
Yes.
Right. So if you're doing, let's say, Angular 15 or 16 to Angular 18, it will definitely take much lesser time.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, I think when you're doing that, and also, I think a go forward technique that people should use is keep upgrading every right 2 months or right 6 months. I think that's one of the questions that we have here as well. Like how often should you upgrade or right? So
yeah.
I mean, the plan should be that, hey, keep some sprints to just upgrade your product, right? Be it a minor upgrade. And I think Angular is coming out. It's coming out with upgrades each year, right? If not, I mean, if not a year, even less than that. So
initially they used to come every 6 months. They have the plan. Now maybe they are coming with
right. It's much more stable, right?
Yes.
So I think that should be the thing, right? Every week you just keep just to upgrade your project and keep it and bring it to the latest Angular version that you want to do.
See, now we got the full analysis and everything here. It will help us, like it is explaining like the entire flow. Okay, right now what Node.js version
it gives you a step-by-step process, like to which process, I mean, which version you should go to, right?
This is we are not going to get when we are doing a manual upgrade. What node version you are doing, in what we have to upgrade for which version, we will not get this one. Okay, and it is telling what is the plan and everything. Okay, we are going from 11 to 12. Okay, this is what going to happen, the plan. The main, if you see that these are dependencies. So these chart dependencies we are not going to get when we are doing a manual upgrade. We're not going to
when you're looking at that Angular dev, right? The upgrade.angular dev website. You're not going to have this.
It's also helping us. Yes, it's also helping us to how to do the checks here also. Okay. Testing strategy also it's giving. The rollback strategy also it's giving. Okay. If we have a ESLint or TSLint, it is telling us to convert to ESLint also. Okay. And yes.
So so now I think it may take some time, and that may not be covered in the in this session, but you can actually ask your bot or your agent to actually upgrade the things for you, right? Step by step. Hey, go to this version, and in an incremental manner you will be able to do those changes.
So now I'm not going to ask to do everything manually. Like I just say, like I want to full upgrade from 11 to latest stable version, step by step by yourself.
Oh, you can still do that. Okay.
Yes. By yourself itself. Run through each and every command, apply the migration, apply the configs, and in the breaking changes as well. Okay. Also the packages or any libraries. Okay. Just evaluate, and it will start doing the upgrades and everything. Migration.
And I think it's not just upgrade part. I think it helps you in discovery as well.
Yes.
Which is getting the requirement. Sorry, not just getting the requirement, as in understanding what the project is actually doing, so you can get all of that information in a much effective manner to the development. And you can start the development cycle early, so you don't have to wait on you don't have to spend that much amount of time to get that information. As well. So you have the discovery, and then you do the actual upgrade with AI. And I think testing is also something that we can automate with the use of AI here. And so do you also refactor some code when you're trying to upgrade? So let's say if there are any reusable components that, I mean, if there's a potential to create a reusable components. Do you do that as
Yes.
well?
Yes, it will help us. It will ask,
Mhm.
okay, I found these particular things. Okay, should we go and refactor these things?
Okay, some
Okay.
redundant stuff or something
Yes.
which is not optimized, you
Yes.
can ask it to do. Okay,
Yes.
right,
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
right. So you're upgrading as well as you are making it better. You're optimizing it as well, right? Not
Yes.
just
100%.
library updates
100%.
and right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So before we jump to Q&A, I think
Mhm.
right, it's already half an hour into the
Yeah.
webinar. So
Yeah.
before we go into Q&A, let's summarize some of the best practices that we recommend for real world projects, right?
Agree. Yeah.
So I think the first one is always go incremental, which
Yes.
is don't skip, right, 5 versions, right?
Yeah.
Because that will definitely ask for more trouble. So go step by step. If you're doing a long time upgrade, right? If after, let's say, Angular 9 and you're jumping to Angular 18,
Yeah.
so let's go with, right, 10, then 12, right, 13, 14, right, stepwise. And I think it's much easier life, right, to have.
Yeah.
And always upgrade and, right, keep it away from your actual production environment code.
Yes. Yes.
Don't mix it up yet. Uh, Eventually you will do that, but don't be hasty and, right, don't just merge it and don't just run it
Yeah.
on your production branch or any other branch that contributes directly to the production.
Agree. Agree. Yeah. And I just want to add a few more
Mhm.
points here. Like, prioritize the security patches above anything else. Like, we have to
Okay.
be like
Mhm.
prioritize the security patches. Okay. And we have to just remember here, like, AI is here to accelerate you. It will never replace you. The key, it is like we are going to use the AI to improve the things, not like it will never replace for us.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I think we can
Uh-huh.
take some of the live questions from the
Okay.
audience. Yeah.
So I have a question from Kiran.
Yeah.
When a project is a big one and every 6 months or so, version of Angular is changing, how do you help with that? Like, how does this process help with that? I think we answered that
Yes. Yeah.
in a limited manner. So
Yeah.
Ashok, do you want to add anything to that?
If you're going with the like a 6 months, okay, you can keep like a one sprint like that, and you
Mhm.
can just follow the whatever the latest versions came,
Mhm.
stable versions, and you can just
Right.
go and
Right.
upgrade. If you're going with the one or two version to the
Mhm.
latest one, right, it will be very less time it will take, and we
Mhm.
can easily migrate those things. Yeah.
Okay. So I think, in a nutshell, right, if I have to
Yeah.
recap that,
Yeah.
always keep that as part of your plan,
Yes. Yes.
development plan. If
Yes.
you see that, yeah, the project is running for 1 year or 2 years, right? You
Yes.
start with
Yeah.
one version,
Yeah.
but always have a plan to upgrade it. Don't just wait on, right, hey, I will finish the project and then we will upgrade it,
Yes.
right?
100%.
Make it as part of your rituals, right? Every
Yes.
maybe 3 months you reevaluate where you are, not just, right, these things, but let's say database, any patches that you have to, right, any database patches that you may have to apply on that, any Docker related, right, any environment specific changes that you're making. So always have that in your plan and try to minimize that workload, that upgrade workload on you
Yeah.
at the end of the development cycle,
Yes. Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
I think we have another question. Also, views
Okay.
on one micro front end with Angular. I don't exactly understand that question. Views on one micro front end. Oh, so what are your views, Ashok, on a micro front end application, right?
Yeah.
On Angular. Like how do you go around with that?
So when
Mhm.
it coming to micro front end application, yeah, the same thing, like if you're maintaining a multiple application and you're
Mhm.
utilizing it, all the
Right.
versions should be stable versions and everything will be useful. But the only you have to properly maintain, and you have to have it same as we mentioned. You should be having a one sprint or every 6 months or 8 months, and dedicate them to migrate all the applications, so that we will be securely maintaining all the applications at
Okay.
same level of versioning. Yeah.
Okay. I think, yeah, we'll stop there then. I think thanks everyone for joining us today. And
Yeah.
if I have to recap, uh, upgrading is not optional.
Yeah.
It's always in your benefit to stay secure and keep innovating, right?
Yeah.
And AI definitely helps in making those upgrades faster, no matter from which version to which version you're doing. Always have that in your flow. That's what our recommendation is.
Yeah.
But while you're doing it, always the best approach is the hybrid one, where the developers or the human factor is involved. They understand what is the change that's being done. You're not blindsided by the AI suggestions and stuff. So humans will still validate it, but you can do the redundant work. You can get the redundant work done through AI.
Exactly.
And at TechGrit, we help teams modernize their applications faster with AI-driven strategies and best practices. And so, if your team is stuck on on an old Angular version, or looking for some help related to version upgrades, not just Angular, any other version, you can send us a message. Until then, take care and have fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.